Hey everybody, good evening to you. I'm forecaster Nick Dunn, live with you with a quick weather update for you. We are tracking just a few strong storms out there this evening. Still a relatively low risk that we could see a couple of those turn on the severe side. So I just wanted to hop on for a few minutes, give you an update on the current situation, and let you know how things may go here over the next little bit. So I'll give everybody just a few moments to hop in and hope your Tuesday's off to a good start here. Well, I guess I should say Wednesday. Week is just flying by. We're already going to be approaching the end of the work week coming up here before too much longer. So you're looking at radar here this evening. Already a couple strong storms starting to fire up across the region. And we'll give everybody just a couple of moments to hop on. Hope everybody's having a good day so far. It's meteorological spring, and boy, it sure felt like it out there today. You can certainly tell that. Just going to pull the video up here on my end of things, and we'll get this started here in just a couple of moments. And again, I hope your day's going pretty good so far. Yeah, Morgan, you're right in Marine, and it just popped up right over you. That's exactly what we're seeing out there this evening. So we'll pull radar up here. I do want to kind of zoom you right into the heart of where we're starting to see some relatively strong thunderstorms. Nothing overly severe and nothing warned at this time, but we are watching the strongest storm back here across the Miamisburg area, especially just east of there. That'll be kind of moving up into Greene County, up into Xenia shortly. You're seeing that white box. That is a special weather statement. I'll go ahead and query that up for you. Looking at pea-sized hail and winds gusting perhaps up to 45 miles per hour, but that's the strongest storm that we have. Now, a little while ago, it looked as if right around Middletown, we had some larger hail. So if you live around Middletown, I know you guys just got hit with a tornado on Monday, and this was probably the last thing you wanted to see. But if you do happen to have any reports, I would love to see them. You can drop us a message, let us know how big the hail was or just how rough the conditions were in your area. Looking at a couple of other comments here, Kathy says storms coming in. Absolutely. Again, right now, no severe thunderstorm warnings, but we have another strong storm here in northern portions of Clinton County. Also up here to southwestern Madison County around South Solon. Another smaller storm over around Springfield and London. Most of the strongest activity tonight is going to stay south of I-70. We have just enough of a boundary in place with just enough instability left over from the day. We'll see a couple of these stronger storms continuing. I'll put on the SPC outlook for you so you can kind of see that our outlook for tonight looks something like this. All right, we have a low risk or a level 1 out of 5 chance of seeing severe thunderstorms tonight south of I-70, so this area darker green. To the north in the lighter green, we're looking at a chance of maybe just some general thunderstorms, nothing severe. You are seeing a couple of stronger storms with some severe thunderstorm warnings here to the southwest of the Cincy Metro. Those are moving northeast towards the Ohio River, so those of you into Brown County, Claremont County, Adams County, even portions of Hamilton County, be on the lookout for that over the next hour or so. So that's kind of all I wanted to come on and let you guys know this evening. You can see a lightning tracker up here at the top showing us about 275 lightning strikes just in the last 20 minutes, and that's relatively impressive given the fact that we don't have a ton of energy to work with. Some other light showers, and even looks like a couple rumbles of thunder are developing off to the northeast here as well into portions of east central Ohio, but this is relatively light and scattered in nature. Nothing substantial or significant currently falling in those areas. So if you have anything to report, let us know. So again, so far today, the severe weather has even stayed south of the Ohio River, as you can see here towards Louisville. Multiple severe thunderstorm warnings. There was even a report of some hen egg size hail. That's some really large hail. We're talking 2 inches in diameter at that point. But so far, nothing severe in our general neck of the woods. Might stay that way. We'll kind of zoom it back and forth. I will show you too. We can actually show you the hail here on that storm near Miamisburg is coming up at about penny size potentially. So don't be surprised if you're seeing some of that. Also some small hail being detected into Clark County, likely right around pea size. I'll put this map into motion for you so you can kind of see the movement over the last hour. So it's kind of backing up there. So you can kind of see the general movement is from west-southwest to east-northeast this evening, and that trend will continue. These storms are moving relatively quickly at about 35 to 40 miles per hour for most of these, and this is along a cold front that is kind of draping its way through. So as of right now, there are no plans from the National Weather Service, from what I can see, of them issuing any kind of warnings in the near term. But of course, if there are, we'll come back live and let you know. So Warren County, at the northern end of you, you're kind of getting hit right now north of the I-71 corridor. Most of this activity heading towards central Ohio, so Columbus, you'll be getting in on this shortly, and especially areas to the south. I know Orient, you guys were just hit with a tornado on Monday as well. But these storms will drop a quick, maybe quarter up to a half of an inch of rain, some gusty winds, lightning, and some small hail. And then just as quick as they move in, they will move out. Now, some of these places may get hit more than once, so don't be surprised if you see that out there this evening too. And of course, watch for ponding of water on the roadways, and just allow a few extra minutes if you're driving, especially south of Interstate 70 this evening. So, Carrie says you were told there was some small hail at the Austin landing at I-75. Not totally surprised by that whatsoever. That doesn't surprise me whatsoever. Sorry about that. And I think those will be a very common type of report this evening. The overall threat of severe weather, as I said, is low, and if anything were to become severe, it's going to be for damaging winds and hail. I really think our tornado threat is near zero tonight. That should put a lot of your minds at ease. Obviously, we never totally rule it out. We saw what happened on Monday, but I don't expect that to be the biggest concern tonight. We don't have a lot of those tornado type of ingredients with us. We don't have an overly high amount of wind shear. We don't have an overly high amount of instability. Kind of on the lower end of all those different parameters. But again, the bigger chances for severe storms will be to our south. You can see some of these storms towards Cincinnati as they work their way northeast. We will see those move into southwest Ohio. So we will likely come back on with some updates as those warnings are issued if they continue to hold their intensity. Again, it is now dark, so we're starting to lose some daytime heating. So we will hope that these storms start to start to weaken, I should say. And once that happens, we should see things improve a little bit, and then we're just left with some general showers and a few thunderstorms this evening. Again, most of which should stay below severe limits. All right, so that's about all that I can see questions-wise. I appreciate you guys joining me here this evening. I'm forecasting and reporting. Again, if any warnings are issued, we will come right back on live with you and talk you through those. But for the time being, everybody have a good night. Be safe out there. Remember, when thunder roars, be sure you go indoors.